Hey guys, this is Mark here from PFT, and today I'm going to be going over some tips and tricks to help you succeed here on YouTube. Now, first of all, I would like to point out that actually the first link in the description will take you to a full in-depth article on this video over on our website. So after watching this, if you'd like a bit more of an in-depth view on this topic, feel free to check out that article. But for now, I'm just going to carry on with this video. So first and foremost, I would like to say that this is not some scientific way. There's no guarantee that anything will work to help you on YouTube. There is an element of luck, but these steps will put you in the best place possible to succeed on YouTube. Now, I would just like to point out that my channel is certainly not really that successful on YouTube. I have followed a lot of these steps, maybe not all of them perfectly, but that aside, even though my channel is not the most successful, I still feel in a qualified place to give you some tips and tricks that will definitely help improve your channel's performance, and these have pretty much been proved that these will help you. So I have 9 tips laid out here, and if you follow these tips over a length of time, I can almost guarantee you that your channel will grow. I cannot guarantee you millions of subscribers, but this will certainly put you in the best place possible for succeeding on YouTube. So let's get started. So number 1, and in my opinion one of the most important things, is to post regularly. Now, you do have to balance this out. You can't be posting 5 videos every single day just to get that regular content out, because most likely those videos will be very poor content and very repetitive. You can't also be posting regularly as in once a month. You need to kind of balance out the regularity of uploads and the quality of uploads. So I would say for a channel like mine, about once a week is pretty decent, because that gives you a good amount of time to put a lot of effort into your videos. But it also is a good kind of period of time, you know, the viewers are getting weekly content, almost like you would with a TV show. Now, something I would also like to point out is don't make a video if it's not worth making. So for example, I could probably easily post 7 videos a week if I reviewed things like AA batteries and really low-end products that people aren't interested in watching. So try and keep your videos at as high a standard as possible. Another thing that is really important is to try and keep upbeat and interesting with your content. So for example, if I did this video in a really boring, monotone, dull voice, it would give the viewers a very bad impression, no matter how good the information that I'm bringing across is. So you have to try and act happy no matter how you're feeling. Try and entertain your viewers as much as possible. Be animated in your presentation style. Be confident. And this will definitely help with the quality of your videos, and people enjoy watching happy people. So don't try to act dull. Try and be as upbeat as possible. Try and be as clear, project your voice, and that will help you make much better videos. Another thing I really hate seeing with YouTubers, and this is almost a bit of a personal thing, but I would highly recommend that you do not moan on your YouTube channel. So you'll see a lot of big YouTubers posting videos where they moan and complain about YouTube and hate comments and things like that. But the thing I would like to remind you of is the fact that you are trying to be an entertainer. You're entertaining your audience, and that is how you're making money. You don't want to be kind of putting them in a bad mood, putting a dull kind of mood over your channel. You want to be, as I said, upbeat, cheery, and try and keep that stuff off camera. Your subscribers do not need to see you moaning. We realise there are problems with video making and things like that, but you're lucky to be in the position that you are in, and you should be thankful for that. And if you're gonna moan, do it off camera. Now that is kind of how I look at it. That is not something that is believed by everyone, so you don't necessarily have to follow that, but in my opinion that is really going to improve how people see your content as a much happier channel rather than just constant videos of complaining. Another thing that is extremely important is to make your videos as high quality as possible. Now by that I do not mean to spend £20,000 on a 4K cinema camera, for example. Now I would say my videos are as high possible as I can make them. With my camera and my skills, I certainly push it to the limit. I put out the best videos that I can with my budget, my time frame, and everything like that. So you don't want to just record videos that you're not proud of. You want to put effort into it. You want to spend time editing it, and if it's not high enough quality, record it again. So even you can really nowadays kind of record decent videos for a decent price. Even on most smartphones you can get decent cameras. Try to get a tripod like I'm using now to get your shots nice and steady. Lighting helps, but again, it's not necessary. You can use the sunlight if you really need to. Audio is also very important, and it's something that is really neglected by a lot of video makers. So try and get an external mic or a camera with a decent microphone, and that will really improve your videos. Also things like B-roll, getting shots of the products you're speaking about, will definitely improve the quality of your video. And again, you don't need to put out studio production quality videos. Just try and do the best with what you have. And your viewers will definitely thank you for that in the future. Now, your content, you need to be original. So for example, starting a gaming channel where you do weekly Minecraft episodes is most likely not going to do well. A, it's not very regular for gaming videos, and B, Minecraft videos are very hard to get noticed because so many people make those kinds of videos. Now, for example, if you varied across different games, that would be much better because you have more potential audience to tap into for people looking over different games. Now, there are reasons that people play these games, and that is because people watch these games. So if you are making videos about something that no one else does, there's a very high chance that there is a reason for that. Now, of course, that's not always the case, but it is nice to try and find something slightly different that will make you stand out from the crowd. Now, on the contrary to that, it is always good to follow trends. You may not want to do this with everything, but trends are what people are searching for, and that is what will get you the views. So, things like Q&A videos, everyone does them, and that is because most people enjoy watching them. So do follow trends, but also try to be slightly original at the same time. Don't just make the same content everyone else is making, or you're not going to stand out, and you're not going to get new views and subscribers because people could simply go somewhere else for that content. Another good thing to get good subscribers, that basically you can get subscribers that just subscribe and they're just a number. They don't watch your videos, they don't comment, they don't like. You want interactive subscribers. You want people who watch every video. You want people who comment, share, like, and things like that. Now, it's obviously very hard to get subscribers like that, but a very good way is to interact. Make a personal connection with them. For example, if a bigger YouTuber replied to one of my comments, I would almost see them as like I've spoken to them. They're almost like a friend. I feel a personal connection with them, and I'm going to want to watch more of their videos. This will also kind of encourage people who aren't subscribed to subscribe if they see that you're interacting. And interaction is always a good thing, so set aside a couple of minutes every day to reply to tweets and comments, and also to comment on other people's videos. Now, never, and I really mean this, never kind of ask for subs or tell people to check out your channel. It just simply doesn't look good. It makes your channel look really bad and unprofessional. If someone is going to subscribe, they're going to subscribe. Never ask them to. It's just not the thing to do, and I would definitely not recommend that. Most people try that when they start out. I know I did, and I do really regret that, and I'm never going to do things like that again because it really just makes you look unprofessional. So I would definitely not recommend that. And also things like sub for sub, they're completely pointless because you may get the extra subscriber numbers, but you're not going to get the views, things like that. And you're just wasting your time there. It's not a real audience. You want organic views from people that actually want to watch your videos, and they're not doing it to get you to watch theirs as well. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, I would recommend not doing things like that. Another thing I would like to say is you need to kind of respect other YouTubers. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to kind of speak to other YouTubers, though that will help. Doing things like collab videos are brilliant to kind of make other people's audiences aware of you. Never use YouTubers. There have been definite cases of things like that where people have basically kind of faked being friends with someone just to get some of their subscribers almost, and it's really cheating at YouTube. And if you're found out, you're going to lose the vast majority of your viewer base, and we have seen things like this happen on YouTube. So YouTube is kind of a very personal platform. It matters a lot about your personality, and if you are viewed as a bad person and you kind of screw people over, you use them, you're going to be viewed very poorly. You're going to get a lot of dislikes, you're going to get a lot of negative comments, and a huge amount of unsubscribers. and it's really not a good thing to do. So if you're gonna interact with other YouTubers, be genuine, speak to them nicely, and don't use them, because that is possibly one of the worst things you could do. As I said, you want to respect them. If you start, for example, if you start an argument with another YouTuber, then their subscribers are gonna start disliking you. You're gonna start a bit of a battle, and either way, both parties are most likely going to lose some subscribers. So if you don't like someone, simply unsubscribe to them and don't speak to them. Don't try and start up any arguments, because it really isn't going to end well for either party. Another thing to stay away from is clickbait, misleading titles, things like that. It may work to get the initial view, but you're going to get a lot of bad feedback, and again, a lot of people are going to unsubscribe for your channel if you do things like this. So you want to make sure the title and the thumbnail are both linked to the video you're making. Of course, making them interesting and intriguing are very good for search engine optimization. They will make you appear higher in the results and more people will click. But if you do something interesting and kind of intriguing that is not linked at all to your video, then really it's going to be bad. People are going to get very annoyed. Again, you're going to be seen as unprofessional, a poor YouTuber and a bad person, and it may work in the short term, but definitely not in the long term. You're never going to succeed at YouTube with misleading thumbnails and titles. Now, my final thing, and this is very important, is to use social media. So sharing your videos on places like Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, it's never going to hurt. You're going to bring more fans over there, and you can also interact with people there. Now that is about it for this video. I really hope this helped, and I would like to hear your feedback on this. As I said at the start of the video, there will be a link to a more in-depth article over on the website. But that's been about it. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please give this a like, share and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.